Hello, good morning, and welcome to episode 10 of Nebula Quest. I am Noden, your host, as always. So many great things have been happening on our trip towards the Horsehead Nebula. Well, not many things. Actually, you know what? Has anything happened? No, nothing has happened at all. Space Car Bingo. Did we do anything Space Car Bingo? I don't think we did anything in Space Car Bingo either. You know, it has been a quiet couple of days. We've been, let's just...
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Let's just get ourselves out of the Taco Bell station here. Yeah, so we were doing some exploring. We were checking out a very bright blue star. And, that's where we're going, right there. See that big thing? That's where we're going. I mean, not right now, but like, sort of like, we're on our way there. But where are we? What are we doing here? System? Yeah, so we were out here checking out, we wanted to check out Orionis, this great big blue-white star. It was very pretty, very bright, very blue and white. Yeah, that's what we had. That's what I had. Alright, let's get going here. Full power to the shields, Captain. Okay, here we go.
Frameshift drive.
So, what did I want to... Oh, games. Many things we wanted to talk about games today. So let's start off with, sort of space coffee kind of news. This is too small to go in its own space coffee episode, but just the right size. Just a little, it's an espresso. It's a space espresso is what we're having here. Star Citizen has, recently, within like the last couple of days, had a big, sort of, what are they calling these things? They're calling them like, I don't know, like they're in-depth sort of looks at planned things. So they did one just the other day about the mining situation. One second, we just need to do a thing here. Alright, and we're back. Oh, yeah. Scrappy cats, man. Scrappy cats. Oop, no. Too fast. We just want to take a look at it. We don't want to fly into the middle of it. Oh dear. Okay, what are we? Yes, so Star Citizen has announced their mining, or not announced it, but they've been talking about their what they have envisioned for their mining. Can we please scan this? Goodness gracious, we've been pointing at it for 20 minutes now. Envision for their mining profession, I suppose. And it's really in-depth. Like, one of the things that they talked about quite a bit was that they didn't want it to be, you know, monotonous, and they didn't want it to be sort of like you don't just go out, you don't just hold left click and then watch the money come in. They wanted it to be just a little bit more in depth than that. And everything's all turned around now because I was running after cats. Goodness gracious. How's a guy supposed to survive here? Lock destination. These young stars, these T-Tauri stars, probably they're less likely to have anyways planets like around it. They're too young. They're just too young. You know, they're just babies themselves. So let's cut them a little bit of slack on the raising children, okay? Goodness gracious. Who are you, my mother? But yeah, so one of the big things they were, like I was saying, they were talking about was making sure that it was really that it was engaging and interesting. So, and especially because they have multi-crew ships. In fact, a multi-crew ship, they released a concept sale for their mining ship, which I'm gonna think is probably gonna be like a upper middle class mining ship. It's sort of like not their top tier, I don't think. Like, I don't think it will be their top tier, but it's not gonna be your entry level mining ship either. Called the Orion mining ship, I believe. So it's, like I said, concept sale. I think it's going for what, 325 USD as the Thank you. Yeah, they're still fighting out there. Yeah, I can still hear him. Can you still hear him? I can still hear him. They're so angry. They love each other, really. No, they don't. The downfalls of bringing cats who are fully grown into a household with a cat that's fully grown. Yeah, so it's multi-crew. So one of the things they want to make sure is that, you know, every role is going to be, like, actually interesting for people to play. They don't want it to be just like a, oh, hey, by the way, we're, you know, like, I'm going to be the pilot. I'm going to point at this asteroid, and you're going to, you know, push the button with your left click and then read money. So one of the big things they were talking about is that the more valuable resources are going to be held deeper inside asteroid belts and things like that, or yeah, asteroid belts. That's right. Part of that is that when in the center of these asteroid belts, they're also going to be much more dense. So piloting through these things is going to be much more complicated. The other one that they're really concentrating on is these asteroids are going to have like pockets of gas, basically, sort of thing, or pockets of chemicals laden inside them that, you know, if you pump enough energy in there, they could outgas or explode, or bad things happening, asteroids fracturing, chain reactions causing massive hysteria, that sort of thing. So controlling the amount of energy that you're putting into an asteroid, making sure that you're just putting in enough energy to fracture off the pieces that you need, and not so much that you're, you know, causing things to just start exploding randomly. That's all, you know, important, useful. 12 new
Warning,
astrological objects.
Temperature critical.
Yes. Okay, let's turn away 130. We'll come back for some of that.
Disengaged.
I would have thought, because this is a named system, I would have sworn this would be a whatchamacallit, like fully explored thing. Okay, let's log on to this big old star and let's take a look at it. I suppose it could be, I shouldn't say it's not unexplored. It could be that it's explored, but I just don't have any information on it. I suppose that's more accurate, isn't it? Yes. That's the thing with doing this without going through and gathering information, is that you don't know what information is new and what information is old, and United Apachen values? Apachen? I don't know how to say that. Anyways, the mining thing looks really interesting. They have a whole write-up on there. I highly suggest you go and read it. It's, you know, it's long enough to be, you know, too long didn't read, but at the same time, it's good enough to warrant taking a peek-see. The other one, actually, that I'm really excited about, not so much in its current state, but for the future of it, is just the other day, I think it was on the 19th of February, Medieval Engineers. I said that really weird. Medieval Engineers was released as an early access game. So this is from the same people who from the producers of Space Engineers comes a tale unlike any you've experienced before. Yeah, so basically it's Space Engineers in medieval times. So you've got, you know, you can build castles and things like that. You can, what I want to do is I want to try something. Where's most of the things are on the other side of the star. I was reading some tips on exploration. Oh, this one's right here though. Okay. And one of the things they said was to get inside. Oh, why are we still moving so damn fast? I'm throttled back all the way. Okay, here we go. Is to sit inside the fuel scooping zone and just do all your exploring from here. And watch, like, my heat's still at only like 92%, so I'm not even overheating. We're just getting, I mean, we're not getting much fuel, but we're getting some. Okay, let's get the next target, I suppose, because that's not working. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Okay. And it came up as saying that was explored. Anyways, yeah, so it's still, right now it's just a, what is the right word for it? Right now it's just a, I don't even know what to call it. Like, it's not even, it's a creative mode, I suppose. So you have infinite resources and things like that. Mostly you're just able to just build stuff, much in the same way with early in Space Engineers, where there wasn't a whole, like, a creative side to it. Not creative, a survival side to it for quite a while. And it seems to be the way that it's going to be with this. There's also not multiplayer yet. It is inbound. But they've got some really cool physics, and actually I spent a dark age trying to build a catapult in it and figuring it out, and I was just about to resign myself to like going onto YouTube and having a 12-year-old explain it to me, but I figured it out. I made a hell of a catapult. In fact, I later went on to YouTube to explore and see what catapults people were making, and my catapult was way better than theirs. I mean, it didn't have wheels, but it was way better. Like, it didn't break, it didn't, like, do many things that catapults shouldn't do. But anyways, it's very fun. Go check it out. It's on sale right now. If you happen to own Space Engineers, which I hope you all do, because Jesus Christ, it's amazing. I think you get 25% off, or 15 or 20, 15 to 25%.
Complete.
Thank you. See that? Heat 103, full fuel. Doing our exploring inside the fuel scoop zone. Thanks, Tips. I need to start doing a face cam or something like that, because a lot of these motions don't register on, like, head tracking software. Alright, unexplored. This one. So the next thing that I was going to talk about, which I'm a little bit, I don't know how I feel about it yet. So Milestone, who were the producers of mediocre racing games everywhere, no, they produce like the MotoGP games. What else did they do? They've done a few things, anyways. Have announced or set a release date for their next game, which is called Ride. Just keeping with the motorcycle theme. They have some other games that are car-based, I believe, but I don't play them. Or at least I haven't played them. I don't specifically not play them, is what I'm trying to say. But, so they have Ride coming out. So Ride is a motorcycle game. It's not like MotoGP themed. It's not, World Superbike themed, which they've done. I think they've done both in the past. It's more like a Forza game, as far as I can tell. So you've got a number of manufacturers of like real road bikes that you can ride around through courses that are set into streets or on actual circuits or mountain passes and that sort of thing. It seems to be using the exact same engine as their as MotoGP 2014. From just looking at it, it does seem like some of the graphics do look a little bit nicer in it, but it's really hard to tell. Mostly because you're so stuck with.
Warning, temperature critical.
Actually, it is getting kind of high. Let's just get out of here, and we will explore this explorable thing from a slightly safer distance. This is.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Thank you. I don't know. It's going on pre-sale, and I put it onto my wish list, and I'm following it on Steam because they haven't actually put it on sale on Steam yet, despite the fact they said that it's on sale on Steam. I think it actually may only be on sale on Steam for pre-sale in Europe, or they've launched it in Europe and it will eventually come to. I don't know. I just don't know. But all I can say is I don't know. Lock this destination. It looks interesting. I'm really torn up about it because MotoGP 14 was so horrible. No, I shouldn't say that. It wasn't horrible. It was Okay, MotoGP 2013 was a fantastic game. It still is. I still play it to this day. I don't play. I own 14. I don't play it. I play the 13. It's it just worked right. The almost all of like 2014, like a lot of the UI stuff didn't work. It still doesn't work. Like they were gonna patch it, never got patched. They really messed around with some of the like sounds and things like that. Made all the bikes sound just horrible. And yeah, there's just like a lot of just weird things that like they did for no apparently good reason. And like the bike handling characteristics were really strange and like just not like they really messed some things up. And then it doesn't really look, it was, you know, they had touted as saying, oh, it's brand new engine with like, you know, graphics that like rival, you know, this reality itself. The Matrix is jealous of our graphics, but it just wasn't. Like it looked exactly the same, and it was just really disappointing. So like I said, I still play the 2013, and I'm really worried that this is going to have some of the same problems that, you know, we're going to end up with. Jesus, where are we going? Can we? Oh, I got some stations around in here too. Okay, cool. Let's lock destination. And head this way. But what was I going to say? Yes, I'm just really worried that it's going to be just as broken as MotoGP 2014, and then it's never going to get fixed. The one nice thing I do like is that I think that they've been concentrating their development mostly on consoles. For instance, like Ride is going to be released on, I think, all the new gen consoles plus PC. I don't think it's going out to Xbox 360 or PS3. I think it's just PS4 and Xbox One. But the thing I do like about that is that those consoles are much more suited, I think, to rolling updates. Certainly, most of the games that I have played on my PS4, for instance, have had a couple of updates come out for them, which I think is pretty good. I like that. That's something I'm used to on the PC, and it's something I expect from games anymore, is that when something's broken, that I expect it to be fixed. I think that with them releasing things to multiple platforms, excuse me, that are expecting that sort of treatment now, we might get that for, in general, at all. So, like, you know, things like UI where, you know, you can't exit the game, you have to Alt F4 out of the game, because it never goes to the close screen, or it'll do it once, but never twice in a row. Maybe we can actually have, you know, something helpful going on in our lives or something. I don't know. I'm just a guy who likes motorcycles and wants to ride them on the off season. Also, the timing for this couldn't be frickin' worse. So the release date is March 20th, which is exactly when the motorcycle season starts. Now you think, oh, you know, that makes total sense. You know, when people are out riding, you want, you know, people who can't ride to have the opportunity to ride. No. I want this released in October so that I have this all winter long. And I can play it all winter long when I can't ride my actual motorcycle. That's when I want it, not now. Okay, well, you could find these stations too. As soon as we get these unexplored things done up here. Oh, they're far out. Jesus Christ, how far? Is there a whole? There must be a whole other planet out here that I haven't gotten anywhere near. 186,000 light seconds? There must be a whole other star out there somewhere. I'm guessing that's one of them, because we haven't been out there. Okay, you know what? Let's skip this stuff. We're gonna start heading towards that thing over there, which I think is probably this. Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna jet right past that, and we're gonna head out over here, and we're gonna see what we can see from the Aitken. I really need to learn how to pronounce people's names because I don't know what that is. Atkin landing? No idea. But we'll head over here, we'll find the star, and then I think we'll actually have to wait until next to go to the Lewis Hamilton survey. But anyways, I'm kind of iffy on whether or not I want the game or not. I want to see what the price is for the pre-sale before I buy it. I'm really worried that it's going to be like a $70 game, and that's because I think that's like MotoGP 14 released as like a $60 game, and it was such a horrible incremental upgrade. Like it was a side grade and a downgrade in one. Like they didn't give me more of anything. If they'd patched 2013 and just updated, the riders, then it would have been exactly the same to me. I wouldn't have any problem with it. I'd be playing it. But they tried to do some things. It didn't go well, and so I don't play it. That's basically what happened. Okay, let's use our dubstep scanner just real quick. Now that we're getting closer to this star, we're not close enough apparently. I don't know how close you need to be to a star before the dubstep scanner starts working. I suppose I could probably like read the service manual or something on my dubstep scanner. 8 new astrological objects. Holy crap. Alright, let's start heading towards this star. So this is a whole planetary system. And there's another star out there against somewhere. Okay, 3. Okay, can I? Yes, okay, so that's what that is right there. That's fine. Let's just go in and dock for now, and we will finish exploring this great and vast, extraordinarily vast system in the next episode. Let's get slowed down just a touch. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I'm worried that it's going to come out. It's going to be a $70 game, and if that's the case, I don't know. Like, my love for motorcycles is going to have to it's going to have to inform me one way or the other. I have to decide whether $70 is worth a product I'm not sure about. Because I've actually been itching for a Forza game, like a Forza S game, which obviously Forza doesn't work on PS4. Kind of waiting for, what is the one that PlayStation does? They do Gran Turismo. I'm kind of waiting for Gran Turismo Infinity. I don't know whatever the next one is, N, to come out and play that, because it's just sort of that, like, buy a car, upgrade it, kind of arcadey racing games, which honestly, the MotoGP games, very arcadey. The only difference between that is that on harder difficulties and on pro physics, quote unquote, they become much, much harder to control, and crashing is a reality. But it's just an everyday adventure. And I'm trying to do my best not to just fly past this, but hi. Cute little ships. Alrighty. Okay, so contacts. Aiken. Request docking.
Docking request denied.
And what? Really? Civilian outpost. Okay, that's fine.
Docking request granted.
Thank you. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I've never done anything in my life. Look, I'm just a guy. I'm over here. Look at that. Local bounty 0. I'm just like mostly aimless. Completely harmless. I'm just a dude, man. He's just this guy. I'm Zaphod Beaverbrox of the Explorer world. No, I'm not nearly as low as that. Ooh, this is like a pirate bay. We have discovered the pirate bay, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get some landing gear down. Oops, let's
Landing gear deployed.
put some hard points back, 'cause we don't really need those right now. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Full stop. Perfect, perfect. I like it, I like it. And touchdown.
Docking successful.
Another happy
Engines
landing.
disengaged.
Starport services. Let's just go straight in here. And let's see if we can sell anything, and that will be the end of our episode. Standing by. I am still standing by. I am sipping my water. Oh. Sell page. Oh, yeah. Okay, I would think that this would be a sell all button that does not appear to be working. Let me see what happens when I do that. Oh. Okay, let's... What is going on here? Something... Okay, let's... There's some strange things happening right now, and I am not a fan, and it is scaring me just a little bit. Okay, so we go to confirm. It is going to work through it, and it sells everything we have. So it's 10,000. Oh, nice. Up to 35,000 credits. That's some good exploring, guys. We did some good exploring. Look at this. Ep.10, so this is our current system. 10,000 credits already. Just this one system. We haven't even finished exploring it all. We are definitely coming back to finish exploring this. Alright guys, I'll check and see you guys next time. We found lots of stuff, but nothing for Space Car Bingo. Yeah, until next time, y'all. Good night.